Right, good morning. You join me on an absolutely gorgeous November day. It is chucking it down. And I'm having a look at the OnePlus 7T. I've not done a video in the car for a while, so it's about time that I did. And here's the box that it comes in. It says, the OnePlus 7T is a culmination of all our design and engineering efforts and crafted for those who, like us, always strive for the very best. The box is a little bit wet because I've just literally taken it out of the boot, or the trunk, if you're in the US. And it's got a bit wet, but you can see it's quite a tall box. Look, it might just move out. This is the 8GB 128GB storage model. So it's 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. No more, because there is no microSD card slot. So we open the box like that and you get this underneath. It comes, this has an invite, there's a letter in here. I haven't actually opened that here, but if we slide this out, we get an invitation letter here. And we get some stickers and things. It's quite cool. So if you want to put some OnePlus stickers onto things, you get that. You get the warranty card. Here's the stickers. Never settle. You can maybe put that on your wall or books or whatever you fancy. And then underneath the warranty cards and bits and bobs is the phone itself. I was very impressed with the OnePlus 7T when I went to see the launch. The 7T Pro is obviously slightly better, but the OnePlus 7T ticks a lot of the boxes. £549 this. You can also get it on 3, and they are doing it on plans for £38 a month, starting from £38 a month. This Glacier Blue model is gorgeous. The back of both of these phones, the blue and the silver model, is a delight to look at. Apologies for the rain and for the smudgy fingerprints. It's not much of a fingerprint magnet, which is good, but inside, and you're going to want to keep it in this condition, is a free case. Now I'll show you the phone a bit more in a moment. I'll put it on here so that we can keep that in the background. I'm just going to try and get into the rear part of this. There's the case, and it comes with the SIM removal tool, or as I call it, pin, which has dropped out because I've just taken it out the boot in a rush. But there's the SIM removal tool, so you can take your SIM out of your old phone and put it into the new phone, and just take that SIM removal tool out of the way here. Here's the case itself, clear plastic case. I would recommend putting this on there unless you want your phone to be quickly scratched by coins and keys in your pocket. It's the usual sort of bendy, well-fitting though case, and it's made by OnePlus themselves. It says here, which the phone might not focus on, designed by OnePlus. It's a very nice, very sort of sturdy, well-built bit of case material, plastic, whatever it is. This is no ordinary charger, by the way. This charger here, the phone has Warp Charge 30T, and this is a Warp Charge charger. So keep this charger. Don't just dispose of it thinking, oh, it's just a normal charger, because it's not. This is a OnePlus Warp Charge charger. Anyway, looking at it, if I zoom in, you can see nothing, because I need to zoom in more. There you go. And you can see the output on here, 1.2 amps. 1.2 amps is a lot more than a normal charger. And you get a USB-C cable, which again is no ordinary cable. This is a lovely red color. Come on, focus, camera, focus. It comes wrapped up, not just cable tie, not just little wrap tie around it. They've got some lovely, look, little nuances, little things like this. Look at that, the clips I've put around the cable. That's lovely. The unboxing experience for the OnePlus 7T, it's fantastic. I loved opening this up, and that's why I've kind of tried to put everything back as carefully as I could so that you could experience the unboxing of the phone virtually yourself. Again, $549, really good price for this phone, for the specs. I'll go over the specs now while you're having a bit of a look at the phone in my beautiful dark wet car. So let's have a look. Let me get my spec sheet out here so that I sound like I know what I'm talking about. Right, £549, or you can get it on 3, where it is available on a monthly plan. Now, you can unlock it with your face, which I'm going to try and do now. No face detected. Look, you can't see my face. Or you can use a fingerprint unlock, or you can just put in a pin unlock if all of that fails, which I'm going to try now. The screen is stunning. Really is stunning. And this is something that I looked at in London. The first thing that hits you is a screen. It's got a 90 hertz refresh rate, which doesn't change depending on the brightness. It's always 90 hertz, something that OnePlus are keen to point out. And they have a 6.55 inch 2400 by 1080 pixel screen. Translated means really high resolution, very good. HDR10 plus. Very nice screen indeed. We can go to sites here. You can see I'm scrolling up and down. It's like silk. Look at that. That's the BBC News website there. I should put Cool Smartphone on there, put my own site on there. Perhaps that would be good, but no. Now at the top there you can see there is a little indent. That's the camera, the selfie camera. I'll talk about that in a moment. We've got on the back though the 48 megapixel camera arrangement, which is lovely. I love the design of this and the round bezel on there. It is slightly pronounced. I'll try and get the white balance right on this camera in a minute. You might be able to actually see it a little bit better than you are at the moment. But let me just there you go, that's a bit better. So 128 gigabytes of onboard storage. The CPU on this is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 855. It's an octa-core 2.9 gigahertz CPU with an Adreno 640 GPU, should I say. You'll notice here, by the way, I'm navigating. I've chosen this different type of navigation down the bottom here, so it kind of, I sweep up, I sweep down, and I can sweep to the sides here. You also get a hidden screen, so if you've got any applications that you don't want people to see, or if you've ever picked up somebody's OnePlus phone and you've managed to unlock it, if you do this on there, you'll get to their hidden apps. Look, you can see I've got eBay hidden because I don't know. It's just an example to show you that I've got eBay hidden. The rest of your apps are down here on the tray. You can obviously sort them out. Come on, white balance. There you go. You can actually see a bit better now. We've got the Oxygen OS, which actually I think is not too bad. It's quite good, this Oxygen OS, based on Android 10. Just to prove this is running Android 10 out of the box. No update needed. No update needed at all. And by the way, that processor, I just glossed over it and said it was a Snapdragon 855. It's the 855 Plus. On the back, as you can see there, that's kind of spoilt my my next line, is a 48 megapixel camera. Come on, let's have a look at that. Let's try and get in close. Yeah, let's have a look at that. Come on, focus on that. Focus on, there you go, look at that. I can focus. I'm professional. It's got a 48 megapixel f1.6 Sony camera. It's got a telephoto 12 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, and it's got a 16 megapixel sort of up close type camera as well. So, no, sorry. Let me try that again. You know, if I could edit this, I would, but I want to get it out there. 48 megapixel f1.6 Sony camera, a telephoto 12 megapixel camera, and an ultra wide 16 megapixel camera. It's got a 2x digital zoom. No, again, I can edit this, but I won't. Basically, I'm human, I make mistakes. 2x optical zoom, not digital zoom. And at the front, by the way, that little camera I mentioned at the front is a 16 megapixel Sony, again, face unlock capable camera. You can see, look at that. You can see the earpiece there just above the front camera. The indent is not massive. All the specs which you would expect on a phone of this caliber. Dual band Wi-Fi. Come on, focus. We've got NFC, so you can do your tappy payments. You've got GPS, you've got Bluetooth 5. We've got a 3,800 milliamp hour battery, which seems to be performing quite well. I've got 78%. Considering I unplugged this at 6:30 this morning, that's not bad. And it obviously accepts the Warp Charge 30T fast charging, which is in the box. Keep that charger. On the side here, if you haven't had a OnePlus before, you might not know what this is. This is a little silent switch, so you flick that down, everything goes to silent or ring, or vibrate, so you can see vibrate and ring, vibrate and ring. This is the power on and off, or the wake button, whatever you want to call it. And then on the other side we have the volume up and down controls. At the top, not a great deal going on there. There's the additional microphone, you might be able to see there on the right hand side. And then we've got on the bottom the extra speaker. Come on. There, you know, if I was a professional, it's because it's so dark, it's struggling to focus. The extra speaker and USB-C plus this SIM tray, which I believe, if memory serves, only accepts the one SIM on this model. Could be wrong, and if so, I will put it in the description. Gorgeous looking thing, really nice. The glacier blue, which is what this is, and the frosted silver, both really good. The fingerprint sensor, you can't see one because it's the in-display fingerprint sensor, which is actually works very well indeed. And it's got the dual stereo speakers, which I must say sound very good, very decent. Got a lot of earthiness and a bit of power behind them. Very nice, those stereo speakers. The phone itself is beautiful to hold. It's a high quality bit of kit. OnePlus are really turning a bit of a corner now. They are going to get their name more widely known, I think, with this particular phone. It's definitely a winner. If you are out for a new phone and you want to not pay £1,000 for your next phone, or £900, or even £600, get one of these. You're not going to be impressed. Real top-end specs, real high-end performance, 90Hz screen for less than £550. Go get one of these. And by the way, I will be doing more video tours of this phone throughout the week and giving you my experiences. This is my main phone for the next week, so this isn't just a quick review. And by the way, I've got the screen protector on there if you're noticing some weird reflection of thumbprints. This is going to be my main phone for the next week, so I will be giving you updates on this YouTube channel. Click subscribe, do all that business, and you will be seeing more as the week goes on.